Funny how truth gets louder when you're alone. No crowd, no spotlight, no excuses left to hide behind. Just memories, regret, and the weight of every decision catching up to you. I spent years pointing fingers, blaming everybody else. But pain got a way of stripping pride away. Now, sitting here with nothing but my thoughts, I finally see it clearly. I was wrong.
Face the truth.
No more hiding.
Face the truth.
Trying to warn me, but I was too blind to hear. Thought success could protect me from consequences and fear. I let pride become my compass, and ego lead the way. Never thinking all my choices would bring me to this place. And every bridge I burned behind me, every heart I let down, comes back louder in the silence. Now that nobody around, 'cause when the noise finally fades and there's nowhere left to run, you gotta sit alone with truth and face what you become.
Face yourself.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
I realized I was wrong.
Face yourself.
After all the damage done, I spent years denying truth.
Face yourself.
Till I couldn't hide no more. I realized I was wrong.
Face yourself.
Hey.
Can pride destroy your life?
Yes, it can.
Can selfishness break hearts?
Yes, it can.
And what happens when truth arrives?
You face it.
I realize
I realize
I was wrong.
I lost people that believed in me. Lost trust I can't replace. Lost the peace I used to carry. Trying to win every race. And the fans who love my music deserve better from me too. 'Cause talent don't excuse the pain that your actions put folks through. Now I replay old conversations, wishing I listened back then. 'Cause wisdom sounds like judgment, till life proves it in the end. And every sleepless night reminds me of the choices that I made. 'Cause the hardest thing about regret is knowing it's too late.
Too late to change it.
Too late to undo it.
Too late to undo it.
I realized I was wrong, and the truth cuts deep inside. 'Cause no amount of fame and money can protect you from your life.
Face the truth hurt.
But healing starts there.
Face the pain.
What destroys trust slowly?
What destroys?
Peace inside.
What destroys?
Peace inside.
I wish I could turn back time.
Undo the hurt and selfish ways.
Hey, wish I listened to the people
Who begged me to change. 'Cause now I understand the tears.
now I understand the pain.
And understanding comes too heavy when you can't undo the shame.
Heavy shame.
Heavy shame.
Heavy burden.
Hey, from the pain. Let humility change you, and baby, redemption begins the moment a man stops defending himself and finally admits,
I was wrong.
I was wrong. I thought success would make me wiser, thought money could protect my soul, thought I could outrun every warning and still somehow stay in control. But every blessing I took lightly, every lesson I ignored, became another stepping stone to the place I couldn't avoid. I had people trying to help me, trying to pull me from the edge, but arrogance makes a man deaf to the voices heaven sends. Now I hear those conversations playing back inside my head, and every word I brushed aside feels different now instead.
Now he hears it, now he feels it, Lord.
I finally understand what pride kept me from seeing. Every choice becomes a seed,
And every seed,
becomes a season.
can a man outrun consequences?
No, he can't.
Can success replace wisdom?
No, he can't.
And what happens when truth arrives?
You understand? Lord, I finally
understand.
I understand why trust is fragile, why honesty matters so much, why people cry when hearts get broken and some wounds stay after the touch. I understand the disappointment I placed inside so many eyes, 'cause pain has a way of teaching you what excuses always hide. And every sleepless night has shown me what I refused to learn before, that character means more than applause, and integrity more than words. 'Cause life will let you chase illusions till the illusion falls apart, and then you're left alone with truth and the condition of your heart.
Check your heart,
Search your soul.
search your soul.
I finally understand why the lessons hurt so bad. 'Cause sometimes the truth arrives wrapped inside the things we
The
lost.
lesson was there,
The lesson,
warning was there,
but pride
couldn't hear.
what blinds a man for years.
Pride does,
What keeps wisdom far away,
pride does.
and what finally opens the eyes, the truth does.
I spent years protecting my image while neglecting my soul.
Spent years,
Spent years trying to look strong, about losing self-control.
and if I could speak to my younger self, I'd tell him,
Slow down, son.
oh, 'cause the choices you ignore today become the battles you fight tomorrow.
Slow down, son.
Listen close. What matters when the lights go out?
Your character
What matters when the applause is gone?
Your soul.
And what remains after every lesson?
The truth.
Lord,
I finally understand.
though I learned it through the pain, that everyone had a purpose, and every loss carried a lesson. He finally sees,
He finally knows.
the lesson reached his heart. And if wisdom comes from brokenness, then every tear I've cried was trying to teach me what I finally understand.
Looking back, it wasn't the distance that separated me. It wasn't the money, it wasn't the fame. It wasn't even the people around me. It was pride. Pride told me I was right when I was wrong. Pride told me I didn't need help. Pride told me to protect my image instead of my soul. And by the time I realized what it was costing me, I had already lost so much. My pride kept me away.
Pride got in the way.
Pride got in the way.
Pride stole the moment.
Yeah. There were calls I should have answered, conversations I should have had, people reaching out to help me while I was too stubborn to ask. I convinced myself I knew better, thought I had it all under control. But every step I took in arrogance pushed me further from home. I built walls around my feelings, called it strength for all those years. But behind those walls was a broken man, drowning in his fears. And now the silence tells the story of what ego wouldn't hear. 'Cause pride can make a man feel powerful while costing him what's dear. Listen now, it's clear now.
Pride kept me away
From the people who love me most,
my pride kept me away.
till I was standing all alone. No. What built the distance?
Pride kept me away.
What closed the door? What kept love from getting through?
My pride
My pride
away.
kept me away. I could have said I'm sorry sooner, could have laid my defenses down, could have saved a lot of heartache if I wasn't so concerned with being right. 'Cause being right ain't worth much when you're losing everyone you love. And pride feels like a throne at first, till it turns into a prison cell. Now I sit with old memories and wonder what might have been if humility had entered the room before pride walked in. Funny how the hardest words to say can save a life from falling apart, but pride keeps them locked inside until they break your heart. Say it now.
Don't wait.
Don't wait.
My pride kept me away
From forgiveness and from peace. Every bridge I failed to cross still lives inside of me. Let it go.
Let it go.
Lay it down.
Choose love now.
What's heavier than chains?
humble down, humble down. Let it go,
let it go.
What keeps a man from saying sorry?
What keeps a man from saying sorry?
What keeps a heart from healing?
Pride keeps a man from.
Then what opens the door again? My
pride kept me away.
but I see it clearly now. The walls I built for protection
Only kept love out.
only kept the love
Pride kept me away.
Choose love,
Choose healing.
choose humility. And if I learn anything from the pain, it's that pride takes what love was trying to say. I remember all the warnings, falling on stubborn knees, people trying to save me from the pain that would appear. But confidence became arrogance, and arrogance became my guide. Every time somebody spoke the truth, my ego pushed it aside. I thought experience was weakness, thought advice was in my way, never knowing every lesson ignored would return another day. Now those old conversations echo louder than before, 'cause wisdom sounds different when you're standing in the storm.
Now you hear it.
Now you know.
Now you know.
I thought I knew better, thought I had all the answers, thought I could do it my way, and never face disaster. Oh,
Did pride make you down?
yes it did.
Yes, it did.
Did ego lead the way?
Yes, it did.
Yes it did. And did life teach the lesson?
Yes, it did.
Oh, I thought I knew
Better.
Mama said slow down, son, but I was moving way too fast. Friends said think about tomorrow, I was only chasing right now. And every bridge I crossed in arrogance, every warning I ignored, became another painful chapter in the story of my fall. Now I understand the value of the wisdom I dismissed, 'cause the advice I needed most was the advice I didn't listen to. Oh, funny how the truth stays waiting, patient through the passing years, till life finally sits you down. It makes everything clear, everything clear, everything clear. I thought I knew better, but I didn't know myself, didn't know the consequences waiting on the shelf. Listen now,
Learn now.
don't repeat it,
Learn
before life has to teach you the hard way. I left thinking I had all the answers, chasing dreams, chasing applause, chasing things I thought would make me whole. And for a while, it looked like I was winning, but life has a way of humbling you. The people changed, the love faded, the money couldn't fix what was broken inside. And after all the running, after all the mistakes, I came back. But I came back with a broken heart. He came back home, wounded and weary, yeah. I left with confidence and pride, a head full of big dreams. Thought the world was waiting for me, thought success would set me free. But every road I took without direction led me further from myself. And everything I thought I wanted couldn't give me lasting help. I smiled through the celebrations while my soul was falling apart. 'Cause nobody sees the damage hidden underneath the stars. Now I'm standing where I started, only older, tired and scarred, realizing all I really gained was a broken heart.
A broken heart.
I came back
With a broken heart.
I came back with a broken heart. After chasing all the wrong things, I thought the world would heal me, but it only left me empty.
What did the journey cost?
What did the journey cost?
What did the pride leave behind?
What did the pride leave behind?
What did he bring back home?
And what did he bring back home? A broken heart. I
Came back.
with a broken heart. Oh, the people I thought would stay forever slowly faded with the years. The promises became memories, and the laughter turned to tears. I learned that fame can feel like loneliness when the lights all disappear and silence becomes the loudest voice you hear. Now every scar tells a story, every regret knows my name, and I trade all the applause I got to undo some of that pain. Hey, 'cause the road I thought would save me only showed me who I am. And sometimes getting is where God begins rebuilding me.
Still healing,
Still growing, still finding His way. I left looking for everything,
and came back.
realizing the most important thing I lost was me.
Thought I could outrun consequences. Thought tomorrow would never come. Thought I could silence every warning and still become someone. But every choice became a shadow, following me through the years. And every truth I pushed away eventually reappeared. I blame the world for my troubles, blame the storm and blame the rain, till I finally saw the common thread running through my pain. 'Cause truth don't disappear forever, it waits for the heart to see. And when my pride finally broke apart, the truth was waiting on me. The truth was waiting.
Truth remains.
I was wrong, but your mercy was right. Woo! When I couldn't see the light, when I kept falling deeper down, your mercy stayed by my side. Who stayed
When he lost his way,
mercy did.
who loved him through the pain,
Mercy did.
who never walked away.
Mercy did.
I was wrong,
But your mercy was right. I heard people that believed in me, broke trust I couldn't repair. And every night I sit remembering the weight of what happened there. Some scars don't fade with time,
some regrets don't let you sleep,
and accountability gets heavy.
when the silence runs deep.
But mercy met me in the darkness when I thought hope was gone, and reminded me redemption starts the moment you stop holding on. Now I don't pray for easy roads or another chance at fame. I pray for wisdom and humility and the courage to change. Change is hard. Make him new. I was wrong, but your mercy was right. Even when I fought the truth, even when I chose my pride, oh, but your mercy was because you never let go of my hand. Mercy was right, grace was waiting, love never left. And when history remembers my failures, let heaven remember the mercy that found me anyway.
Mercy made a way.
The mercy